So humanity is at a crossroads. Technology is improving quicker and quicker. Material abundance, and material resources are exponentially increasing, and they will continue to increase exponentially. So the level of external technology and resource is increasing so much that our internal technology and internal resourcefulness on how to create a greater inner experience for ourselves has to catch up. Think of the potential of technology, potential that technology has in the world. We're right now we're using 1% of the sun's energy. That tells you a lot about the potential of technology, potential that technology can reach, which basically infinite. Our lives, our daily lives, our internal relationship with ourselves, it's going to be less and less primal and more transcendental. And we're at a crossroads when it comes to learning to deal with the survival, primal, instinctive drive that we have, that keeps us locked in a apparently limiting circumstance that makes us be pessimistic, right? It's time to transcend that more and more. It's time to expand into the greatest expression of yourself just because the potential exists for it. And just like the technology that we develop in quantum computing, in going to space, in everything that you can, energy, artificial intelligence, there comes a necessity of us deepening and enriching and tapping into more and more of that greater potential that exists inside of each and every one of us. Technology expands, and with that, technology can only expand because the humans that created that technology had to think of a greater possibility. That's what we need to keep doing, but inside of ourselves as well, regarding our existence, our internal existence as well, regarding our emotions and our mental states and our human relationships and the relationship with the very existence that every single one of us has with themselves. It's really, I know it's very utopic to say this, but if everybody had the greatest expression of themselves, then you can just imagine how beautiful everything would be. And I think that this is the crossroads that we find ourselves in. I'm only saying these things because this is the time for these things to be said. A technology only appears when it's time for it to appear. An idea only appears when there's a need for that idea. Questions only come into the collective consciousness when it's the right moment for those questions to be answered. So everything that I'm saying here, it's being said because this is the moment. And more people are thinking about these things and how to transcend, right? How to really take human experience, not only into external experience, but both internal experience and interaction with the world to a whole other level. Imagine looking at things and being able to observe the miracle that everything is. Imagine perceiving the beauty that is everywhere, because everywhere it's beauty. There's beauty everywhere. But it's my constant automatic analysis that eliminates that beauty from my experience. And people go through life without ever seeing the beauty that everything is. They look at things, but they don't realize that they really don't know what's going on here and that this is all beauty beyond imagination. And beauty is just one aspect. What about looking at things and seeing the potential of it? What about looking at someone else and seeing the capacity for unbounded synergy with other humans? The potential for collaboration on a global scale, which starts on an individual scale. But just planting these seeds in people's minds keeps expanding everybody's experience. It is really about the greatest expression of ourselves. Humans will always continue to transcend. And we also need to pay attention when we listen to these ideas that I'm saying. Are we open to them, or do we literally negate or deny them? You can't stop expansion. You can't stop evolution. Is not just technological. Evolution, everything happens on a 360 degrees. Everything happens in its entirety. And that's beautiful. I'm eternally grateful for the moment that I exist in. None of us could ever imagine a better moment for us to live in, because this is the one moment we're aware of. Think about the potential that is limitless inside of you and inside and in the life that you want to create. The potential is limitless. Your mind is limitless. And this should be the starting point of how I operate, of how you operate. Possibilities are limitless, they are infinite, the potential is infinite, the beauty is infinite, the ideas that are about to come to improve and take human experience to previously unimagined degrees, majestic, magical levels. That potential is limitless. We need to open ourselves to the infinite possibility and the fact that we will tap into these infinite possibilities and that we will keep forever tapping into them. These are the things that move us forward. You are here to expand and not to contract. If we all start contracting, we might as well go back to being animals. You literally go against nature. It doesn't work. Life should be magical. Life should be literally, I should look at life from the highest possible perspective. I should look at life through the 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 highest levels of potential, and I should look at life for as the infinity and the eternity of magic and potential that it is. And just by saying these things and operating by them, the quality of my life inside of me, the quality of my experience increases exponentially. And now I feel part of something greater. I feel like I'm part of the everything. I feel like what is happening to me, which I can't even fully describe, it's a gift, is a miracle, is a blessing. And we don't even know how we got here, but we did. And with this, we'll make the best of it. Think about this. The potential is infinite.